Holy Donkey Bonky Zonker Sauce. We're here with part 11. What is next for us here? Learn that Huxley's gambling. Search the outpost. Rebecca and Anders hired to clear an infestation expense in the area. It's still over here, right? Yes. But there's multiple quests we can complete here. Right? Okay, that's Cascadia. No, yeah, that's honestly it right there. That's the main quest. Naoki's main side quest is what we'll be taking on. And then from there... Have you guys been having a good time? Where's my revolver? Yes, sir. This bad boy is a beast. Not incoming! I don't want to do that. I really don't. We've been getting a lot more action the last 2 episodes. That's pretty interesting. Crazy. I was not expecting. We get more action.
Everyone all right?
But I ain't complaining. The boy ain't complaining. He's here to live and let loose. What? It's in Fallbrook, or where does it want me to go, huh? I don't even know, but Zora thinks the coach she gave you. That's what I was gonna check out. A quest for the Iconoclast. Yes, makes more sense. Cause I remember that I was gonna check something out that was relatively close to us. It was just a matter of what was it, right?
Alright, here we go!
Mega Man. Bitch. Bitch. Oh, that's a lot of Mega Man. Trapped in my nails. I thought you were a hunter. Do something, anything. Bitch.
Nice hit!
Right in the gut. Right in the gut. Oh my lord. Oh motherfucker. Back the fuck up. Much for Raiders. Whatever they're called. There's still another motherfucker? Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, we're done, huh? They'd be saying no. Hemlock's Thug Pack. What even is that? Hemlock's Thug Pack. Mag Pack. Okay. That's what we picked up, right? Okay, we got a big old bin over here.
Hell of a job.
And what's in here? Bink, bink. Oh, you know, we'll see what we got. Okay. That's it. We came all this way for so little of a reward. And then we have to travel all the way back to the Iconoclast. Because they don't have a damn landing pad. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. world. It's just the end of the world, you know? What is this?
Yeah,
Oh my
heads up.
lord. Holy shit. What a gun. I have yet to use this one yet. That's why this is fucking epic. Holy shit. I hate man. Die. Die!
That's the last of him.
They're all dead. At the hand of Mr. Fuck You.
Felix
Up.
Millstone, Slayer of Mantiqueens. I mean, all in a day's work, right, boss?
Yes, sir. Dude, hey, say what you want. I ain't gonna judge you for saying what you want to say. I'm just gonna make fun of you. Just a little. Okay, where the hell am I going though? Okay, let's see what we got here. Nice. We'll see what's fucking cracking.
Here they
and
come.
lacking. These dudes aren't that bad. I don't matter, rat. I don't rap around. I've dealt with my fair share of raps. Enough to feel comfy and cozy in the lair, the dungeon. Okay. Zora, I got some good news for you.
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
A box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
So he caused the attack?
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live?
I always figured Mr. Bryant for a man of character. In the end, though, he was just another name on a long list of frauds.
Yeah. He had us all fooled. Now I've got to sort out how to break it to the rest of my people. Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Hey, you got a minute?
You want to talk to me, Felix?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about, Graham?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
We're gonna kind of defend Graham a little. Because I would, but I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Yes, you do, sir. Let's go. Huxley. Huxley, Huxley, Huxley. You have something I think I need. Castaway key. I need it.
Oh.
Staying out of sight.
I was just leaving.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Okay, we got a picker, right?
Incoming! Everyone all right?
She don't even got it on her. What is today, the 6th? Yeah, it's the fucking 6th, okay. I didn't even mean to. I meant to do that, but I didn't mean to fucking.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical. 5 years go by, they send you a message.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. We're missing important stuff. This is obviously important to you. Let's go.
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Well, apparently we missed some dialogue there. So let me refresh this here. Let's see if he talks to me about it again, huh?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
That's cute, Felix. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Okay. So here's what we need to do here. We have a quest to turn in here. We're gonna return to Ash. Well, so we're gonna return to Ash. Oh wait, Ash is an iconoclast. Oh shit. I thought he was a Fallbrook motherfucker.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong.
Are you
Better,
sure?
worse, I don't know, you know?
Yep.
Are you sure you don't
Nothing
want
on
company?
this moon for nobody. There's a lot of
Yeah,
hype.
yeah, you're gonna regret that, buddy. I found Lamont's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
They bought themselves a ticket off-world, but they were attacked while waiting for it.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah, thing is, I found a list of agents in that outpost. You aren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
So you abandoned them and they died out there?
And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round. Cheers, hero. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Leave an old man to his past.
Alright. Okay. So where was I actually gonna head? Map. A broker deal. But the MSI and the Iconoclast. Wait, what is this? Okay, so we have to head back to Sanjar. Which makes sense and all that. Wait, is there anything that's gonna be happening here though? No, that's Zora. This is where Graham's gonna be. We'll see if he has anything new for us.
Getting a mite humid here. I may have to meditate without the outfit.
I know you're responsible for the Amber Heights massacre.
When I founded the Iconoclasts, I did so amidst the ghosts of this planet's past. Since then, many have asked me, why here? Were you involved in the massacre? Was that some gruesome plot to clear a path for my dreams? My response to you is the same as to all others. The death of MSI was an incidental tragedy. I'd have walked this path with or without it.
You're avoiding the issue. You set pirates on innocent lives.
I did no such thing. Their deaths came in the night while I slept in Stellar Bay. And regardless, we're discussing a past long since left behind. Those ghosts still haunt me. But they needn't curse my people. When the entire colony has embraced our truth, perhaps then the perpetrator will come into the light. Until then, it does us no good to dwell on past mistakes.
Why though? Why did they deserve death?
If I were the type of man to make that decision, and I assure you I am not, I'd have to be so obsessed with dismantling their regime that I'd turn to desperate measures. I have since learned that their mistakes will end them in time and that we will persevere where they do not. But back then, suffocating under that oppressive culture, I can understand a lesser man than myself making a terrible, ghastly mistake.
Calling a ghastly mistake calling a massacre a ghastly mistake is putting it a bit mildly, my friend.
Would you prefer I spend my days wallowing in misery and desperately seeking forgiveness for sins long past? I have people to lead, a home to keep. Here, without the shackles of the Halcyon Board, we are free to grow as the universe intended. Had we fled with MSI, our spirits would have withered. You've seen that withering yourself. The colony is dying. The massacre of Amber Heights, unfortunate as it was, presented the slim possibility of saving the souls of Terra 2. Here we are, poised to do just that.
You just can't play judge, jury, and executioner.
Free will is a double-edged sword, Captain. The universe judges us all. Whether your choices are helpful or harmful to the cosmos is not up to you. Those executives were found to be poisonous to the spirit of humanity. They were doomed, whether by the hands of man or beast, their time was coming to an end. And here I am, a paragon of the eternal truth, leading a society of like-minded people. The universe has found me worthy, despite whatever sins you believe I've committed. Let us speak no more of this, Captain. We have a message to spread and a colony to save.
But I want to say more. Let me say more. I guess, but hey. Out of fucking Sanjar and fucking Graham, bro, I'm picking Sanjar every day. Every day. And you know, what is this? Bronson, who are you?
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Anything can help you out?
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
Simple enough, I'll get back to you, buddy.
I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Where is this terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
All right. Whoa. We got an odd job. Would you look at that, huh? How do I get up here? Bink. Bink. Whoa, holy fuck. They really just kicked me the fuck off, huh? A breaker, breaker, breaker. A breaker, breaker, breaker. Well, I'm going back here. Oh, it's literally outside, huh? Recipe list. Whoa, you guys are sketching me out standing out there like that. Holy cannoli. Okay, that's one. One of one. One of one. Y'all just normal peeps? Okay. Right here. Beak. Restore the guardhouse communications. Alright, we'll do this one mission. Then we're gonna head to fucking Sanjar. And then we got 2 missions on Skilla that need to be done. I don't know who's more important, Max or Felix, but we'll figure it out. Max is on like the end of the quest though. Felix, he's just starting his quest, bro. Like, dude doesn't even know what's going on. Milton, are you still alive, buddy? I wish you luck. I hope you're still alive here. No Milton. I don't see a Milton around here. Unless you're in here, buddy. Okay, no, he's not in here. Got it. I mean, it didn't give me like a side quest to find or discover Milton's body, so I was kind of assuming that, you know, Milton is dead or not needed to be found. Not an important enough character to carry on the plot. Okay. Well, this literally is really just an odd job here that we picked up. Make a quick left turn up here at the rocks. And we're in the old Amber Heights.
What are you buying?
My guy. Fix all your stuff.
I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who help out. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
Alright, buddy.
Hey, thanks again for helping out. What can I do you for?
I just gotta ask you the question, man. I keep meaning to ask, why do you need a store here?
It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need.
Handyman, huh? You fix things around here?
Oh, sure. Sulfur ain't so good on metals, and replacing parts is expensive. So we fix things till we can't.
So why do you need a quartermaster?
We gotta eat. Eating means hunting, and hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do.
Fair enough. Okay. Where are we headed here? To Sanjar. Where's this place? Is it towards Sanjar? Towards maybe not? I remember they wouldn't fucking let me in though. That was the annoying ass part of it. Just They don't want to let me into the research facility. This is a mission for Sanjar, and I can't seem to pull it off. Bitch. Keep it fucking moving. Okay. So there must be another route in besides that front door. Am I wrong? Am I right? Maybe there's an alternative method of entry. Yeah, dude, it appears there is an alternative method of fucking entry. We just gotta take the back way, right?
We're doing this!
Does this work? I'd be amazed if this actually gets us in. I don't think so, but then again, I don't rightly know, right? Oh shit! Oh shit, motherfucker.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just look. I didn't realize you put your outfit.
Somebody's blowing up Evil Monarch. I want in.
You got a guy here?
Everyone all right?
How do I get up here, though? I have to physically climb in, huh? Huxley, your friend better still be alive. Just saying. Oh! Hey, buddy. What is this? Transfer files, messages. Okay. Is there one more way up? Did your friend get shot and killed? I don't see her friend, so... yeah. Yeah, I don't think your friend's alive. Return to Sanjar! That's where I was gonna be headed anyways. Just saying. Doesn't bother me. I was going that way anyways. Can I open this from the outside? Probably. Oh. Thank God. Oh, no, look at this guy.
That's what you
Bitch! Bitch, motherfucker! And there's more cannons down here, huh? Get a fucking move on. You don't want the smoke. You don't want it. Trust me. Keep your ass moving. Alright, we're gonna be approaching Stellar Bay here pretty soon. It's been a while since we've been to Stellar Bay, so I'm pretty excited
Here they come.
to revisit. Bitch, motherfucker.
Everyone all right?
Okay. Too much shit going on over here, let me tell you.
This is with you, boss.
Holy motherfucker. Why you gotta be chilling outside? No reason these fuckers gotta be chilling outside Stellar Bay main gate. Uncalled for, unhinged. Rizzo's Rangers versus the Spacers Choisin Interstellar Championship. Okay, here we go. Sandra, I got 2 quests for you, buddy.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Alright, let's see here. I need MSI to stop broadcasting. You're jamming Devil Peak Station.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
Trust me. There must be another way.
Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need.
Fair enough.
I knew you'd understand.
Okay, we have it though. I found a data cartridge with details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Yes, sir.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Nice. Oh. We're fucking popping off here, huh? I'm an expert now. That's the only quest I have with fucking... Yeah, bro, that's like... the only last 2 fucking quests we have out of those 2. Good day, sir. I'll be back, trust me. I got some shit to take care of on Skilla. Mark my words. There it is. My ship's still here. It shouldn't be. Nope, I lied. Here we go. Where's my crew? Where's the crew at? They're chalking shit without me, huh?
You watching the Aether Waves last night? Halcyon Helen finally took down the chief of the Savages.
Wow.
With a guest appearance from none other than the Masked Mark.
Okay. We're going down with Ada. You do have what I believe to be either a weapon that we're picking up or some form of something. Harlow's. I guess we go to Harlow's base first. Alrighty, what was I doing here? Oh yes, I was meant to do friendships due. Felix, are you ready? You better be, buddy. It's me, you, and Baker. Okay. So this is literally its own little fucking map, huh? Volker.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow's expecting us.
Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Got my sights on you.
You got your sights on me? I don't think so. Is it this way? It is this way, okay. Who is Harlow? You're Harlow. You're the only other named character.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the Groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
Well, I'm gonna let you two work this out.
I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Felix is, a vital member of our crew. He's... well, he's good in a fight.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Why are we here?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
So you want to put him through a test?
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
What did this Trask do to deserve death? That's a genuine question.
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
What do you think, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
You got it, my man.
We get rid of this traitor for you and I'm in? I mean, assuming I want in.
We're building a new world together, Felix. You'll want in. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
Okay. How well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Alright, well, I'd like to ask you something.
Let's hear it.
What do you have to say, buddy? Felix telling me you disappeared one day.
I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you.
You said you're working on something big. What's this? Or wait, no, let's tell him to elaborate.
Hephaestus controlled mining operations all over Scylla. Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities. Mostly abandoned anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control in a matter of minutes.
So you're working on something big. What is it?
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
What makes you think you're free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
So you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
Sounds like you got a plan to overthrow.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
That was simultaneously the least scientific and most pompous statement I've heard in ages. Well done, Mr. Harlow.
A vicar? I admit, I never imagined a man of the cloth living the adventurer's life. You do keep some interesting company. Was there anything else?
I think that covered it all, my guy.
Something...
Yep. Alright, well, we got a new mission. Not a new mission there, but a mission to continue. But we have something a little more important to deal with here. So let's not fret, alright? We got places to go. Places to be. A hermit to speak to. Well, let me actually... I don't think I'd be able to just go right there, right? But it's not gonna let me. It's gonna make me go on the ship, hit a fucking button or two, and travel all the way to normal Scylla. So I think Naoki also has a quest that needs to be taken care of on a deeper level as well.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Okay, see, but the travel was fast. And that's what matters. We're gonna take Felix with us, because Felix is a good guy. I've enjoyed him. Don't know if we can trust Harlow yet, but he's there, he's a guy. But we're really here to see Ooh. That one fucking hurt. That's okay though. So we're here to see a fucking hermit. Something like that. All the way up here in the hills, huh? We can avoid a gunfight. I don't mind avoiding a gunfight. I feel like we've had a lot of gunfights previously.
Looks like some sort of habitation.
Take him down! Good hit!
Fucking go. Okay, are we good? No, we're not good at all. Victor Max. Speed it up. We got places to be, things to do.
Right?
I believe so. Alright, we gotta go here, dude. Speak with the hermit. Oh, it's a whole ass building in itself. Nice. This is it, Vicar.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Yeah, we're here to rob you. What do you got?
Not much, but you are free to take whatever you wish. Please leave me a few morsels of food, though. I may not eat a lot, but I still do need to eat.
We are not here to rob you. I've brought this book for you to translate for me. We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
We've come a long way. Help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
When you say ingredients, do you mean drugs?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
I'm fucking in. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Okay, what are we doing? Indulge. Breathe deeply.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. But with your head buried up your posterior.
Okay, Vision Mom, how about giving us answers instead of hollow platitudes?
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here.
I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius.
You know, your mom may be right, Max. Your story blinded you from the truth and landed you in prison.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look where we are, Max. Trusting an unbalanced hermit with your sanity seem rational to you?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me?
I don't think so, just because I
You
saw...
couldn't be more right.
Oh, shit!
Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max? Why do you do that?
Quiet, Felix. Yeah, Max, why do you do that?
I don't. I mean, that's not how it is at all. I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision? To have your life completely controlled? The illusion of certainty? Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
So you're going to convince Max he's not real? That should be interesting. I'm not going to be mean. Yeah, please don't do that.
Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By the architect. Architect. How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
You're doing great, Max. Do you think the hermit would mind if I throw up in the corner?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Well, I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, my guy.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
There may be something to that. You seem happy, or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
So it's over. Or are we checking in with the hermit? Hello.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
I'd ask what you both were talking about, but I'm afraid you'd answer.
How right you are. Words are overrated.
Peace out, lady. Okay, what am I looking for here? Apparently there's a weapon on Skilla that we can pick up. So we're gonna pick up a weapon on Skilla, go back to the Groundbreaker. I think that's Vicar Max's main fucking quest line, I believe. So there's a weapon here. Oh shit, it's over here. Whoa! Nice. Weapons from the void. Weapons from the void. I don't want to fight all these big guys. Really don't want to fight these big guys. Okay. So there is an outpost. But the outpost, I do not believe, is not on this planet. Which is alright, it doesn't have to be. Where can a guy get up on his ship? Can I get up this way? Oh, I think I took the damn long route, huh? No, this was shorter. For sure, don't get me wrong. Everything on Skillum. You're good, we're good to retire you, Vicar. And send you where you need to be. Alright, I just want to see where this Naoki quest is. But we're still gonna head back to the Groundbreaker either way, because we haven't been to the Groundbreaker in a long time. It's in fucking... Let's visit Edgewater! Why not, dude? How long has it been since we visited fucking Edgewater?
Captain.
It's been too long, huh? Parvati and Naoki. Been ages since we've had these two together. They've never been together, but it's the idea that Parvati gets to visit an old home, you know? I could open that easily. I don't remember having to walk much in Edgewater, but maybe we did. I guess we fucking did, huh? Yeah? It's okay, I told myself I'm not fast traveling though, and I'm sticking to it. We're gonna hit the Groundbreaker, but this just feels better, more natural, more oomph to it, you know? It's been ages since we've been in Edgewater. One of the most beautiful fucking places, dude. Look at how beautiful this is. You gotta admit. Y'all missed it just a little. Because we're on fucking Monarch. But once we finish Monarch, which I believe we're finishing Monarch here pretty soon, we are going to travel to Roseway, which has a new quest for us, I believe. That starts the DLC. So that'll be a fun one to get out of the way.
Here we go. Nice one.
So you better prime a beast. No, they too low level on this fucking place, bro. So they always get the smoke because of how low leveled they are. Are we gonna find alive people here, Naoki, or are we not? You gotta tell me. I think we're gonna find 2 live motherfuckers. I would not be surprised.
I'd wager this is the out.
All together. Great warm up.
Bitch. Where you at? You wanna play?
That's the last of them.
Let's fucking go.
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Okay.
Hey, take a game. Oh no. Oh no. What did you do? Oh no. I don't... They were...
You good?
That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She still wants to know, just same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mantiqueen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
You're guessing here. Any way to find out for sure?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mantiqueen behavioral patterns. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Okay. What, so they want us to... From pungent primals. Well, either way, we gotta walk back. because we're still gonna hit the groundbreaker just because that took way quicker than I thought. God damn it. We could have gone there first, which makes it worse, and then went to Skilla. Unorganized Nathaniel. Nathaniel B. Yeah, I got some kid at the high school I work at that goes Nathaniel B. It makes me laugh. It's a good joke. Little funny one, you know. Okay, what am I looking at here? Friendship due. We're gonna hit to Rosanna. So we're gonna talk to Rosanna. Find where we can find Trask, and then we'll end this damn episode on the groundbreaker. The old Edgewater. Reed Thompson's gone. Adelaide is still running the biz. The Saltuna using human corpses to grow the veggies and shit. You know how I roll. I'm gonna miss you, Edgewater. I probably won't be back here in ages. I'm gonna miss you, Edgewater. Peace out.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hands.
I didn't want to like over interrupt their little conversation, so I let them do their little thing. You dig? Typhoon Hephaestus
The
Monarch.
groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Sorry, Naoki, I gotta take Felix with me on this one. Felix and Parvati. Parvati's gonna be like, oh, Junlei, oh, Junlei, oh, Junlei. Oh, Junlei. I love you, Junlei.
Hey. That pad.
Okay, who are we going to speak with? We're going to speak with someone. We'll see. Are they in a bar? Really. Let's see what you got to say today.
This is Halcyon.
Rosanna.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Are you Rosanna Trask?
Yeah, I was called that once upon a day. You need something?
I'm looking for a guy, Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
You should worry about yourself.
Hey, easy. I'm just trying to go about my day. Don't need some hired thug glaring me down. Rufus and his band of merry gun hands are hiding out in Emerald Vale. I swear, that's all I know.
I got a few more.
Not inclined to answer your questions. Not after the way you talk to me.
Come on.
Yeah, all right. What else did you need?
So he's in fucking Edgewater, huh? Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about it?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting. gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow, never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
So why did you and him split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
Good day.
Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day is all.
Oh, she meant it. Oh, she fucking meant it. Emerald Vale is fucking Edgewater, and I know it. We were just there. So I'm gonna have to travel back to Edgewater. Then back to Skilla.
You see we had a conveyor pulley?
But I guess it kind of works out because we need to go to Skilla for the fucking primal beast glands, so... I guess... we'll do what we do. Is Felix getting put into a sex trafficking ring? Very possible, Felix. Very possible, my friend.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, Felix and Ellie. We haven't traveled with Ellie much. We haven't even traveled with Sam once yet, but Sam's a fucking robot, so that would make sense why we haven't, you know what I mean? Alright, everybody. I'm saving right there. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'm out of here. Peace the fuck out.